Once again, I am with you, your maths and science teacher, Mr. Mukesh Kumar, and I am explaining you physics here in this video. Okay, and student, one thing I want to tell you that already I have explained the chapters coming in your syllabus. That is motion, force and laws of motion, and the chapter gravitation up to mass and weight. Okay, so the chapter gravitation has been divided into two parts in new Viva book. That is, first one name is gravitation, and the second chapter name is the Archimedes principle. So that chapter is not coming in your half yearly syllabus, and up to that the syllabus has been completed. So now we will start the revision, and I am going to explain the first chapter as a revision. Okay, so here you can see on the screen, this is the first topic. Chapter name is motion, and also the first topic is motion. An object is said to be in motion when its position change with time. Okay, when suppose an object is in motion and the object is changing the position time to time. So in this situation, student, you can say that the object is in motion. Suppose the object is at A point and it is reaching up to B. Okay, it is reaching at the point B. So A to B, the position of the object has been changed. Position of the object has been changed. So here we can say that the object is in motion. Okay. Now student, there are two types of motion: uniform motion and the non-uniform motion. So what is the uniform motion and non-uniform motion? That I am going to explain. Uniform motion, when an object covers equal distance in an equal interval of time. When an object is traveling and covering equal distance in unequal interval of time. So this type of motion is called uniform motion because an object is moving uniformly. And the second one is non-uniform motion. Motion where object covers unequal distance in equal interval of time. Student, here you can write down like this also. When object travels equal distance in unequal interval of time. One thing will be unequal and the another thing will be equal. Maybe if you are taking equal distance, then the time will be unequal, and if you are taking equal time interval, then unequal distance. Okay, and if this situation is going on in the motion, then there is non-uniform motion. This type of motion is known as non-uniform motion. Hope you understood. And student, there are two more topics I explained, and you got the PDF also. That is, number one is distance. Okay, number one is distance. Okay, distance. What is distance? Distance is actual length of path traveled by a moving body. Actual length of path traveled by a moving body. Suppose a body is moving in different way like this. I can draw the diagram here. The object is moving A to B, and then B to C, and then C to D. B, C, and D. Okay, and here you can see the object is traveling in different direction. It is not, there is no particular direction, but object has been traveled from A to D. A to D, a path has been traveled, and if we will measure the total distance traveled, this is actual length of the path. ये जो है ये path की एक actual length है that has been traveled by a moving body. So this is called distance. Okay, and the second topic, that is displacement. Okay, displacement. What is the displacement? Okay, that you have to see. Displacement. What is displacement? It's when an object is moving an straight path. Moving on a straight path. AB is a straight path. Okay, and you can see in this one, when object is moving from A to B on the straight path, it means there is a specific direction also. The object has a specific direction also. So when an object is moving on a specific path or on a straight path and there is a specific direction, that is called displacement. Also, the definition of the displacement is shortest distance between initial point to final point. Okay, in this case, object can move in different direction. For example, A to B, B to C, and D, and like this E. started from A, B, C, D, E and reaching at the point F. But the shortest distance A to F, this is shortest distance A to F. This shortest distance is known as displacement. Okay. So student, if in this situation if you will see, the distance can be equal of the displacement. Okay. If an object is moving on a straight path A to B, in this situation distance and displacement both will be equal. Okay. And if an object is not moving on a straight path, like this object is moving, okay, like this, if object is moving, then here you can see the displacement A, B, C, D, E and F. So distance between A to F, this is displacement. This displacement, in this situation, the displacement will be less than distance. Okay, less than distance, because distance will be the actual length of the path and displacement is the shortest distance between initial point to final point. Okay, so hope you understood the definition of distance and displacement. One more thing, student, there are two types of quantity. One is scalar quantity, I already explained, okay, in the previous topic. So just to remind you, the first one is scalar quantity and the second one is vector quantity. Okay, so what are these scalar and vector quantity? When an object is moving or whatever object is doing and only magnitude is there is no specific direction, only magnitude is there, then this type of quantity is known as scalar quantity, because in this one only magnitude means measurement only is there. We can measure only, we cannot specify a fixed direction. So this type of quantity is known as scalar quantity. Like distance, I explained, distance is actual length of the path, but we cannot specify a specific direction. So distance is a scalar quantity. And vector quantity, definition of vector quantity, in which magnitude plus direction both are involved, magnitude and direction. So that type of quantity is called or is known as vector quantity. So there are two quantities, clear, scalar quantity and vector quantity. Okay, and now we will move next topic, that is speed. Speed is the distance traveled by an object per unit time or in unit time is called speed. The distance traveled by a moving body per unit time is called speed. SI unit of the speed is meter per second. SI unit of the speed is meter per second. Okay, this is the SI unit of the speed. You can see here, meter per second. Speed equals to distance upon time. Speed equals to distance upon time. So this is the definition of the speed. And average speed, if you will write down average speed for non-uniform action, the average speed of an object is obtained by dividing the total distance traveled by an object by the total time taken. Whatever distance total object has been traveled on a path, actual length, that is actual length of the path, and total time taken, that is called average speed. So here this is the formula you can see, average speed equals to total distance traveled upon total time taken. Okay, next definition, velocity. Velocity also is related to the speed, but what is the difference in speed and velocity? The speed, the distance traveled by a moving body per unit time, but the velocity is the speed distance traveled by a moving body per unit time in a specific direction. In the speed there was no specific direction, but in velocity there is a specific direction also. Okay, so in the specific direction, when an object is moving, then distance traveled by a moving body per unit time in a specific direction is called velocity. Average velocity is when there are two or three velocities are there and you have to find out the average velocity, then this is the formula to find the average velocity. Average velocity equals to initial velocity plus final velocity upon 2. Okay, whatever number of velocities will be there, that divided by that number. Okay, so average velocity equals to u plus v upon 2. Here u is initial velocity and v is the final velocity. This is the definition of average velocity. Hope you understood. You can revise this. Okay. Now the next one is acceleration. What is the acceleration? Student, each topic already I explained and you have the PDF also. So just to revise, I am explaining this one. Acceleration, change in velocity of an object per unit time. Change in velocity of an object per unit time is called acceleration. Change in velocity per unit time of an object is called acceleration. So acceleration equals to change in velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity upon time taken. A equals to V minus U upon T, that is acceleration. Okay, and the SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Okay. So students, these were the topics for today's video. Motion, I explained scalar quantity, vector quantity, I explained the distance and the displacement, I have explained uniform motion, non-uniform motion, speed, average speed, and then velocity and the acceleration. So this topic I explained in this video. In the next video, I will explain some more topics. Also, I will explain the graphical representation of speed and velocity, or uniform speed or non-uniform speed. Okay. So please watch the video again and again and learn it and note it down from the PDF. PDF already has been provided. This revision PDF also I will send, and you can load it down from the Google Classroom. So you will get this video. Okay. All the best. God bless you.